cargo ship, belonging to Russian bank that is pivotal to country's defense sector and among those targeted by UK government sanctions against Moscow, is seized in the English Channel. 416 feet commercial ship bound for St. Petersburg intercepted in English Channel. Baltic Leader intercepted by French Sea Police and seized for further inspection. Boat, which was filled with cars, impounded in Boulogne-sur-Mer on Saturday. French authorities said the ship was suspected of violating EU trade sanctions. A cargo ship bound for St. Petersburg was intercepted in the English Channel early on Saturday as the latest trade sanctions begin to hit at the Russian economy. The 416 feet commercial boat, named the Baltic Leader, is understood to belong to Promsvyazbank, one of the 5 major Russian banks which were hit with crippling EU sanctions this week, and was seized in the English Channel early on Saturday morning. Promsvyazbank was named in the House of Commons as one of 5 Russian state-owned financial institutions that would be hit with sanctions. Meanwhile, a U.S. Treasury document said Baltic Leader was owned by Promsvyazbank, which was described as systemically important to Russia's defense industry. Maritime officers have been given the power to intercept and seize vessels suspected of contravening EU-backed sanctions of Russia in the wake of the Ukrainian invasion, in what is understood to be the first instance of Russian assets being frozen while in transit. The boat was intercepted by customs officials near Honfleur, in Normandy, after departing from the French city of Rouen. French authorities said the ship, which has been loaded with cars, belonged to a company suspected of violating trade sanctions linked to the ongoing war in Ukraine. Baltic Leader had arrived in the French city of Rouen on February 19 and spent almost 6 days docked there until departing on Friday night. The vessel had been expected to reach St. Petersburg on Thursday, March 3. Captain Véronique Magnan, regional communication officer for the Maritime Prefecture, said the ship was then diverted to the French port of Boulogne-sur-Mer between 3 and 4 a.m. 2/3 m GMT, and that ongoing checks were being carried out by customs officials. All 19 crew members aboard Baltic Leader are said to be cooperating with the investigation. The process could take up to 48 hours. Captain Magnan said the boat is strongly suspected of being linked to Russian interests targeted by the sanctions.